it's not that easy to get to US in a legal way. How hard it was for you to come to Ecuador? It wasn't hard at all. And it's because Ecuador has an open border policy, but US doesn't. For us to apply for a visa, just to apply for the visa, is $130. It doesn't guarantee you that you're going to get the visa. And remember, in a month, many people make only $354. So $130 is not like small cost for us.
Our lecturer shared a different side of the immigration story, one that I had never heard before. It was quite different than the portrait of illegal immigrants painted in the news.
Before I went, I would always have these preconceived notions that, like, they're taking jobs from Americans, they're, like crossing the border illegally, like, blah, 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 like, they're these terrible people. Like, they could just be trying to make a life for themselves. Like, why are you judging them? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand why I thought that. Like, that just makes me, like, very aggravated with myself.
Even if you get your visa, once you get to US, they have to tell you, yes, okay, you can come in. They can tell you in the same way, no, you're not allowed, go back to your country.
The media tells us that blah, 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 like, these are terrible people.
That's why many people just know that it's so hard to get the visa that they prefer to go in an illegal way to US.
You know what? They're just as American as the next person. They're trying to make a life for their family back at home or for themselves. Like, that's what we're trying to do.
Natural medicine is still a part of the culture in Ecuador, and in the highland region especially. The CDE brought in a woman skilled in traditional medicine to do a cleansing ceremony, or a limpieza.
What I was explained was that she works with like a higher power, it's kind of her job, but she's able to perform the rituals to kind of rid people of their negative energies.
To preserve the spirituality of the rituals, photos were not allowed.
The medicine lady had these rocks, and she said that they're male and female parts.
The rocks is what I was explaining, focused on like pains in the area. She said that they can help. As she moves around the body, she can feel what areas are bothering you or things like that.
And she had this funky drink made out of some kind of cactus plant, I think. And she would take a sip of it and spit it on the rocks, and then she rubbed the rocks on me to try and find out what was wrong with me, I think.
And I noticed that at the end, when she got done, she used the rocks and kind of blew away all of those negative things. And I was told when I went back that she was focusing on my knees a lot, which I didn't really think about until afterwards. But someone asked me, "Are you an athlete?" I said, yes, and I did. I had knee problems in college.
She had these bunches of different herbs and plants from the Andes, and she started like hitting me with them from head to toe.
I felt very good the entire time, very relaxed, almost as if I was getting a massage.
I think natural medicine is interesting. I don't know much about it, but I had an interest in it.
I can't say I'm a very spiritual person, but I can say I believe in things like that.
My stomach hurt in the morning, and she did this thing to me, and I've been feeling great ever since, and I've eaten some weird food. So maybe I should be a believer at this point.
Preparing pork today?
Yes.
So far?
It's called chancho.
And what is it going into?
I think she said we're making some kind of a salad with tomatoes and onions. And onions.
Cool.
And mote.
Mote.
The hominy, yeah.
Do you cook?
Not really, no. I like to when my mom shows me how.
Just don't chop your hand off while you're on camera, yeah?
I've actually done this before with a knife because we didn't have a potato peeler in my apartment. So
Nice.
I'm not like totally foreign to this. Obviously, I don't do this on a daily basis though.
Just cutting, just making some ball and stuff.
Dude, I'm grinding hard right now.
Yeah, I'd say he's an expert cutter.
Yeah.
Over lunch one day, we got to take a cooking class making traditional Ecuadorian dishes. This included potato soup with avocado and cheese, tomato salad, pork, and my personal favorite, tomato de arbol yugo. The lesson was taught entirely in Spanish, which was really good practice. 6 tablespoons of sugar, and this fruit that's like a tomato. It's got seeds in it, and some water. And we were all pointing out that we have the same blender at home. That's a quality blender right there. Quality blender. Gosh. Is that from, wait, what's that from?
The tomato that's origins here. It's found nowhere else.
Tomato fruit?
Yeah.
Potato soup, and then you put the avocado in the potato soup afterwards, and the cheese afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah, which we thought incorrectly. This stuff is the tomato juice. It kind of tastes like carrot juice with some apples, and it's really good. Was it? Yeah.
It's good. Very good.
But has cheese,
But better.
and it's really good.
Speaking of Spanish practice,
As much, but now that Tam's there, I feel like it's a lot easier because, like, the two of us have, like, different questions and we're, like, learning different things.
Okay, so every morning we eat breakfast together, and then we eat lunch together, and then we eat dinner together, and whenever we're at the table, they're like, no English, they're like Espanol.
And they teach us lessons every morning.
that's so fun.
It's actually every meal.
It's just been helping me, like, learn little things to lead up to, like, being able to say, like, a full sentence, you know?
But I definitely can pick up like what people are saying better, which is awesome.
Even my Spanish was improving. I was starting to be able to understand pieces of dinner table conversations, which delighted my host family. Today's lesson consisted of a field trip across town to a museum which gave us some information on the city of Cuenca. It was also home to extensive gardens which housed Incan ruins, native plants, and birds.
We were turning. You were on the other side of us.
It's set up like they know the history of, like, the people that lived there and how they placed the houses and the side of the mountain and then the gardens to be able to create plants. Oh my god, that's...
I know, it's so bright. It got so bright all of a sudden.
Sorry.
It's out. Yeah, because like the kids. Exactly. There are a different varieties.
She's gonna... Blooper.
You guys.
Chendo. My mom hates that word. She said it, she's like, no.
She was like no, or she said no?
So did you all vote on the first day of meeting each other that Danny was going to be the one you're going to pick on the whole trip, or did it just evolve?
I think kind of a hybrid of us two.
Look at Anthony's picks of the day today. Then why did Lynn have his Snickers? I know.